Pop, after going up by 17, was it a matter of a good defensive team just turning up that defense?
That was part of it. They're the best in the league right now in that respect. And we were 2 for 9 from 3 in that half, which didn't help. But, Randall got away from us. He made some great passes. And they shot, close to 50% from 3 in that half. And that was the killer.
They hit a lot of open corner threes with Randall penetrating. Was that just good ball movement on their part, or were there some defensive errors?
That's what I just said. Randall got away from us, and they got a lot of threes.
Memphis beat Sacramento, so you guys are in the play-in tournament. What's your strategy now for the last 2 games against Phoenix?
One, making sure we have a positive rhythm offensively and defensively, kind of get this bad feeling of losing these last 2 games off us, and kind of just play for confidence, understanding what we need to do, getting that rhythm, things like that definitely something that we could definitely use to carry over to going to Memphis.
Is it kind of a hard balance, though, trying to get a little bit of rest this weekend and gain that rhythm?
Yeah. But you're fighting for your life now. It's really win or go home after these next 2 games. So these 2 games is we got to treat it like an equivalent of a practice, of a shoot around, of understanding what we need to do, how we need to do it, and kind of tighten up on some things that we kind of been lacking, whether if it was the beginning of the game or at the end of the game, we kind of just clean those things up.
What was your strategy on in trying to miss that second free throw? Did you get it up high enough, or what was your strategy on that?
I was trying to get it off the backboard so I could, hit the front of the rim and kind of give it a couple chances to bounce. Had a bigs, kind of get in there, hopefully get a hand on it, get it tipped out. But I'm not used to missing free throws, so it was definitely something that wasn't, usual for me to try to do.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Thanks, Tom. Let's go to Tom Petrini.
Hey, DeMar. Curious about the growth that you've seen from both Lonnie Walker and Keldon Johnson in terms of the way that they create shots for themselves and change directions and speeds.
Those guys athletically have, great ability to get to spots, to elevate, extremely strong, extremely athletic. So just having that there is definitely a cheat code, the way they do that. And, it just sucks that we haven't been able to have practice and those guys be able to kind of, work on their skill set a little bit more. So they got to display it and show it in games. It's definitely appealing to see, how those guys get to their spots, how strong they are, how athletic they are. So, it's definitely fun to watch and see the growth.
And then obviously disappointing result for you guys tonight, but then you get into the play-in. How would you describe the mood in the locker room after something like that happens?
I mean, it sucks losing. It's frustrating losing the way we lost. We wish we would have did it with a win. It's hard to rely on somebody else doing something for us. We got to do it for ourselves. So until we be able to gain that feeling and that confidence back, everybody going to be on edge and, can't wait to get back out there on the court.
Next time we'll close it out with Hector Ledesma.
Hey, DeMar, got a couple of questions. Number one, because of the way, even though it's official now, because of the way that things were stacked, because, Sacramento needed so much to happen, is this kind of expected in terms of, even though, again, it's official now, you were expecting to clinch this playoff spot as a team? And then the second part is, as a guy who's been to so many playoffs before, now that it's a playoff-like atmosphere and so many of your teammates haven't been in that scenario, when do you start talking to them about preparing for that kind of environment?
Yeah, we definitely expected to get in there, especially with this opportunity to be in a play-in. We definitely expected to be in there. and approaching it, it's definitely something new for us all. The first time doing the play-in tournament, and getting guys to understand without it feeling like it's pressure, that it's definitely a win to go home type of situation. You got to go out there and be mentally locked in before then. We got 2 more games. We got a couple days before the playing game. So just using these next few days and understanding, like, we stepping into something that's new. It's going to be a dog fight, and we got to be the ones to show who wanted more, just to be able to do it again to try to make it to the playoffs. So it's a unique situation. I'm pretty sure we're going to all approach it together as one. Whatever expertise I could use with being in the playoffs, I'm going to definitely try to, share that.
Thanks, DeMar.
Yep.
Thank you, guys. We're out.
Knicks, obviously one of the better defensive teams in the league. What did you see from them tonight that makes them a little bit different than the standard NBA defense?
They don't really make many mistakes. They stick to that plan. They're all on the string. They're long, athletic, and they do a great job of shrinking the floor.
You've had a lot of individual matchups against top power forwards this year. What did you see from Julius Randle tonight?
He's a great player. I mean, it speaks for itself. I mean, he made some amazing plays for them, and I just try to make it tough for him.
Thanks.
No problem.
Let's go to Tom Worsborn. Tom?
Keldon, did you think that you guys had a chance for that rebound on DeMar's miss on the second free throw?
I mean, they call it violation, but anything can happen if it hits the rim, and one good bounce, that's all it takes for us to get the ball back, But I mean, it was a high IQ play, it just didn't go as planned.
And they hit a lot of corner threes with Randall penetrating. Was that just great execution on their part, or were you guys, have some defensive busts?
Well, they shoot really good from corners. And I mean, like I said before, they have a game plan. They stick to it. I mean, we did have some lapses, but I mean, I had goes off to them. They made shots.
How important are these final 2 games? I mean, not just locking up the number 10 spot, but also just getting some momentum going.
It's definitely important. We want to go into our playing situation with a little bit of momentum and a full head of steam. You know what I'm saying? So we're just locked in and ready to get these next 2 games.